Hi, hello everyone. Hi Dave, hi Rody. Thank you so much. Thank you, really. Oh, Jasmine, my love. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You're the best. I love you, you know that, right? So, how's everyone doing? How's this week starting for ya? Something cool in the horizon? Let me just get this sorted by the way. There we go. Alright, so let's just go to the artisan because seriously there is like no time to lose. I am trying to be as productive as possible. So far it's working. What are you all up to this week, by the way? I always love to hear that. On my side today, I think we are going to work on the rig. Nothing? Come on, I don't believe that, Dave. You're always up to something. Thank you.
Yomo Gato, drink some water.
Will do. Thank you for calling. Alright. Thank you, Frosty. And also welcome to this stream. Always happy to see that first chat interaction notification. I love it. Welcome here, and I hope you have a lot of fun watching as we all make little low poly models. Hi to everyone! Happy to see ya! How are you doing? I think today we are going to work on the rig. And as you see, I already have like a template armature in here that we've been using for other models. So we just need to adjust it. Doing good? Happy to hear that. Oh, we got a race already. Let's see who's participating today. Ready, set, let's go. We got Jan, we got Aggie, we got Emailer, and we got Voltabla. And it seems Aggie is in the lead, but needed to think about a little bit. Knows Jan who's really close to the goal, but we'll see. She can really be stuck somewhere. Or she could just go back to the start, but that can happen too. Let's see who's going to snatch this win. I think it will be Jan, right? Yeah, there we go. Jan wins. Look at that little dance. I love seeing these things. I need to make more mini games. I want to make them on stream. Yeah, look at her go! She's got the rhythm in her. Program 20, the final chapter. Hi, Bacon! Happy to see ya! How's it going? And also, hi, Bran! Model car yesterday, and it took 50 years of my life. Cars are tricky. They are not really tricky, I have to say. And I haven't modeled a lot of them, so I got that really quick. There we go. not allowed to another Earth. I'm gonna run me. Hi, Eel. Happy to see you here too. Hey, you know what, Brand? That actually makes sense. Because with giant robots, you got like some creative liberties, right? You can make them have the shape you want. But cars, they are restrictive. They are just a certain way. Alright, so let me see if I get this shape right. I think I do. There we go. And so far so good. I think we got the shape right. Oh, we got a bot already. Let me squash it real quick. If I know how to do this from OBS, I don't think I can. Let me just go to the panel. We'll get that bot swatted really quick. There we go. Oh, sorry about the double audio. Fix that. Alright. Let this be a lesson for all bots. You are not welcome in here. I am not going to buy views. I seriously don't understand why anyone would do that. Like, I understand, like, it's some sort of way of gaming the algorithm. But you know, why do you want to be popular on any social media? If not for self-realization, right? So if you pay for it, like, you know you are not getting self-realization, you know that's not you. So I don't know. I much prefer to just hang in here, be surrounded by friends. And hey, if I make it big one day, I'll be all over the moon. This song is so beautiful, by the way. Digimon World, man. That's a game. Am I? Like, I guess. Why would you say that? Oh yeah, that's right. Actually Froggen 1 is pretty popular, although it's already been a little bit old news, sadly. These things don't last forever. But you know, I gotta aim higher. I see everywhere all of the really inspiring things that a lot of people do. And I want to do that and want to do more. I want to actually make a difference. If that makes sense. I want to make things that reach to people's heart. But you know. Bacon, you are going to hit it off. Like, you cannot believe it. Like, it's already happening, to be honest. because you know what, you are incredibly good at socializing and making friends, which is something I really lack up to from you. You always hit it off with people, because you're a nice person and you are fun to have around. And that shows as a dev, you know? Let me see. .1.l. I think that's gonna be the name. And I'm going to, maybe we don't need a tip, it will be added by Unity. Probably yes, just in case. There we go. Thank you, Will. I'm really looking forward to something like that. I need to update the emotes in here, especially with some static emotes, because I don't really have a lot of them. Let's see, what else should I add? I should add something for this part of the hair too. And I will subdivide this, it will be simpler than the other one. There we go. And there we go, and now the tip.
Yo Molgato, drink some water.
Drinking some water. Well, I gotta thank you, Will, because you just coloring in that sketch really made such a difference. Oh, thank you for the follow, Fakey Fake. What a name. Welcome here. Hope you have fun in today's stream. I think I will. Wait, why is. There we go. Yeah, so we can see what everything is. Should be easier. Now we need something for the front of the hair too. But this should move only a little bit. There we go, hair front. fake it until you make it. That's true. I guess that's what we all do. Alright, so with this we got the top of the hair. Actually this doesn't have top L, just hair top. Alright, what else? We need balls for the chest. Yeah, we absolutely need it because the chest is just so big that it wouldn't be realistic if it was static. Then something like this is alright, I guess. Shouldn't animate it from the base, because then it would act like a crazy spring. There we go. Press dot L. Oh, never seen it too long. It's a really basic process, like I don't know how to put it, like it's not something you can avoid. Hi Mapo, hi there. Happy to see ya. I guess you could avoid making a skeleton if you use like Mixam or something like that. But you know, then you miss on a lot of control over it. Right now let's make bones for the jacket in the back. We should have like 3 bones, I think. All of them parented to the hips. Which, by the way, we will change something in the hips. Because right now, see, we don't really work it as we want. What I will do is I will duplicate this and hide it. I will make this smaller. And I will, with this one, switch direction. Alright, so now let me see, why is this not working? Alright, this is actually working. This is how we want it. And this two will be parented to this one. This is the actual hips. And this is just like... Or actually, let me just try something, switch direction again. And let me go here to bone constraints. Let me see if I can... Oh yeah, no, yeah, I was doing it right, like switch direction again, sorry. So right now this is like this. These two are parented to the small one. Alright. And then this one has a copy rotation front hips. Let me see. Actually, we don't really need this. I'm sorry. Ouch! I was fascinated by your things, hello. Hey, you just described art too. Alright, so this is the way it works. And now this is parented. So moving this moves the jacket too. This goes like this. And this goes like this. Alright. And this is also parented to the hips. What else? We also got this part, but we will add it later. First we will get all of this and go to symmetrize. So we got everything in here. And so we got everything. We got the hair, we got everything. Actually, let me go back. I want to actually set the bone groups too. Here we got EKs, expose, fine tuning, and hidden. And I think all of these that should be physics. Yeah, all of these should go to hidden. Alright. And now we can actually symmetrize. Because now if we just hide this, we get the normal controls for the whole body. There we go. And since we changed the names to have .l, the right side now has .r, which is so useful and so handy. Alright. So with that done, let's actually start with the bone weights and all of the difficult stuff. So I will get all of this, and then I will get the armature and use anti-whoops. There we go. And now let's go one by one. Let's start with the body. And I will... Let's see, how did I do this? There we go. There we go. So we can actually start painting weights now. And it's important that we got the auto-normalized thing in here. Let's start with the fingers since they are, you know, a little bit tricky. And so why is the armature like this? Is it because of the... Yeah, it must be because of the inverse kinematics. Well, thank you, Waro! Thank you so much! I really appreciate it! 5 months old Molly Gatling. Seriously, thank you so much, Waro. I really appreciate it. Alright, so to make things easier, let's just hide a few bones that we don't need. And now let's paint what we actually need. Oh, we got a race again. Let's see who's in it this time. We got Sandra, we got Little Norwegians, we got Dave, and we got Lani. Let's see who wins this time. Maybe it will be one of the legendary Little Norwegian wins. Or maybe we will do the whole thinking at the gold door thing again. Let's see who's in it this time, because it really could be anyone. And it's not Sandra. It was about to be, but it's not. The curvature in the last part is so funny. Everyone's fumbling it. What the hell? Alright, congratulations, Bunny. This is such a funny thing. Also, hi, Suna. Welcome here. Happy to see ya. I think making them bounce off each other was the right decision. Thank you, Suna. It leads to so many funny interactions. Alright, so with this we got like this finger. And I will add a 0.5 in here. So now if I rotate this, let me see, why is this rotating so weirdly? Yeah, it's because of the... Alright, there we go. I think this works. Alright, this works. Now to make things a little bit easier, I will do this. I think oh, that's so cool, Ran. Like, I didn't know that. That's honestly so cool. Alright, let me see. If I rotate this, it does this weird little thing. So maybe if I just come here and use 0.25, and then come here and do the same. Yeah, this is much better. There we go. So we will do the same here. So how do I assign the skin to the bones? That's a good question. See, we are in wave paint mode, and what this does is assign a number to each vertex relating to each bone. Like if we go to edit mode, we can actually see that this one, for example, has 1 in here, but it could also have like 0. We could assign them manually. The thing is, by doing this, by painting this, and that is why you see them in different colors. Why is this so? Okay. So basically this color means how much each bone controls this vertex. And it goes from navy blue to light blue, then green, then yellow, then orange, then red. Oh, I love this track. Sonic Mania sure left us too early. We should have gone and Sonic Mania too. It would have been so cool.
Hey boss. Incoming message from Dumthapali. It reads. Say you gotta live in a Sonic City. Wagya chose from Studio Polis, Station Square, Metropolis, Route 66 or one of the casino levels.
You know, I think I will be the boring person and live in Station Square just because it's nice. I know they threatened to nuke it, but you know. Hydro City sure is a cool one, has real vibes. You are going to get so wet living in there. Alright, so getting this done, let's move on to the next part. And I think I will first paint this. as completely red, because this is completely controlled by this bond. Then maybe I will get like 0.25 and add a little bit in here. Alright. And I will actually make all of this to be completely red for this one too. And then make this 0.5. There we go. So we got everything flowing really well from one bond to another. Soliana is a really nice place too. I always forget about that one. It's a really interesting approach, I guess, they took to the lore. Makes total sense though. I think it's the only way they could reconcile all of the lore they got so far. Right, what else? We'll hide this. And the hair. Just so we can see. Alright. So like I got everything in the arm so far. And this is the shoulder, so I should add like a little bit of bleeding. Something like this, so it kinda moves. There we go. Oh, is there any kind of tech hiccup? Oh man, the Rayman lore sure is a mess. They reboot it with every single game. I hate it. We got like a funny, very simplistic lore in Rayman 1. Then we got this epic fairy tale in Rayman 2 and it was scrapped again. Because even Rayman 3 was clashing with it. It was such a mess, I will say. Okay, I think I will start by painting the whole chest red. Because then we can paint the bones from the vacuum that this leaves. Just so we don't have any vertex that's left behind, I think. Alright, so we got like a red vest on top of the character. Alright, with the neck too, which I will simply paint red on the top. Like now it kinda bends the correct way. Maybe I will add a tiny bit to the base. So now it kinda goes like this. And bends a little bit. Oh yeah, you're right, that Rayman 3 was mostly like a sequel to 2, but it was already different. Like this, they really changed a lot of things, except since this was similar enough to 2, they didn't bother explaining anything or anything at all. And it wasn't a full reboot either, so it felt even more confusing.
Intercepted a transmission from Dimthapali that says this. Unrelated, but have you played Skies of Arcadia?
Actually haven't played it. I know it's an amazing RPG, everyone vouches for it, but I haven't played it. Mostly because I didn't have a Dreamcast back in the day. Alright, so I think I will add a loop with 25% strength. There we go. And then I will go with full strength over here, I think. There we go. I will make all of this red. Just so now we can actually add a little bit of bleeding. And as for the legs are easy. It's important that all of this is completely red, because otherwise it's not going to coincide. When it moves. Alright, got the base for the leg. Also, hi Akam, welcome here, welcome to the chat. Happy to see more new faces in here. And I totally concur with what you said. That seems to be the sentiment. around publishers. Sadly. But I think this should be enough to make this move more or less in a correct way. Then maybe a bit more over here. Let me check. If I pick this food and move it, I find it hard to see with this. Yeah, I think this kinda works. We need this to be way higher than 50%, though. This one should be even higher. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, I think this works. Maybe add a little bit more over here too. Yeah, this kinda works. Alright. So we paint out of this for this one and do the same with the bottom. Except this one is 50%. And then we add a little bit to the opposite one side. And we can go back to painting with 100% weight. Well, I gotta say, like, not all publishers are the same, and there's definitely infinite shades of gray. As you all know, Top Hat published both Froggen and Froggen Anchor. And you know, they have wanted me to structure my development in a certain way because it's more practical, but they've never ever had like any creative input, how to say, like they could have never said, yeah, just change the themes, hide whatever this is, change this. They never said that. They let me run amok with my own creative vision every single time, because after all, that is part of what they like about me as a developer and the reason they are publishing me. At the end of the day, it's supposed to be a relationship between equals. Is what I'm trying to say. Of course, that changes with different power dynamics. If you sign to work with a publisher that is too big for you as an indie developer, you can expect a lot more of control from them. And vice versa. The other way around. Alright, so if I do this, we get to see the field moving a little bit weird around the ankle. Yeah, we should save. We should save every single time we can. So we'll add like a little bit of weight for the feet in here and a little bit in here too. Because now, as you can see in here, turning the feet turns the whole thing. Alright. Hi again, Bacon. Hope you are being productive today. Now, why is this one slightly crooked? We'll never know. Hey, who's cooking me now? Thank you, Waro. I got bacon. Alright, I think the last thing we need to add to the bones of the body is the chest area. We'll see how that works. I will actually hide a lot of bones to make it easier to see. Hey, we got a persona! Who's it this time? Oh, it's a cool one, it's back and Echo. I am still so proud of that design. I don't know, I think it's neat.
Got a message from our pal Thapali. They say the following. Hiding the bones, huh? Guess that's why they always be talking about skeletons in closets.
That's a good one. Alright, so I think we got like the total weight over here. And then we jump to 0.5. For everything that's adjacent. There we go. And I think we go a little bit lower, like 0.3 for the rest. So if I now pick all of these two bones and move it, it still looks weird. I think we should add more weight to this part. Maybe more so like this. But now the lower part looks a little bit weird. So we add a little bit in here. I think this works a little bit better. I think it will look even better if we adjust the base of the bone. Because now this looks a little bit more natural. There we go. Alright, so with this we got like the whole body. We can see that it works. And we got the sleeve too, it doesn't clip or anything, which is great. Hand works perfectly too. Oh hi God! Hi there!
Intercepted a transmission from Dimthapali that says this. Hope y'all are ready for a DMG lore drop. Speaking of bones, to this day there is an existing change that my dead grandma's fake leg is within a university in France, covered in a leopard print.
What? Okay, you all have interesting lives, is what I want to say. Alright, so with the body down, let me check. The leg works well, I think so. What about the hip? The hip is hipping. The body is bodying. Maybe this is too much of a change. So let's tweak it. This track is so good. There we go, a little bit smoother. Maybe here we do the same thing and add a little bit of this. Yeah, I think this works. I think we can even add 0.1 in here, even more, 0.15. There we go. Also, hi, Another Squid. Hi there. Happy to see ya. Alright, I think this works. This probably needs like a higher weight in here, because I honestly don't see why it should be more fixed. Yeah, there we go, this is better. And this kinda has it over there. Yeah, I think this works. Alright, so we got the body, and next will be the hair. Although to be honest, I will do the head first, because it's so easy. Like, I can go here and just assign it, and it just works. So now I can just do this, and the head moves. Thank you, Bacon. Thank you so much. I think we are doing a good job in here. Thank you, God. I think it's one of the most... I don't know how to say it, like it's got a lot of detail, it's got interesting curves. I think it's one of the most ambitious projects. Even if the design is a little bit down to earth compared to other things, like it's a completely human figure, but it's got so much going on. Alright, so let's go with the hair now. And I think I will start by doing it the old-fashioned way. Like all of this is going to be the head. And now all of this, let me see, about this part is the first bone. And then this maybe. Is the second bone. And then everything here will be the last one. Because now I get like something to work on. Alright, and I will actually hide this for a second. And this. Because we want all of this to be half the weight. And same here. I think so. Something like this. And then a little bit in here. Yeah, something like this. Question: hierarchy tracking. I am not sure, but they should be compatible by default. Like, you don't really need anything to make them compatible to that, other than having the necessary bonds. And since I am working with humanoid rigs in Unity, they should be compatible by default. Something to test though. Like, I don't think I need to do anything special for them to work there. Alright, so I think this works more or less. Maybe we should give it this a little higher weight. Alright, so now this bends a little bit more. And this also affects it. And I think I will even add a little bit in here. There we go. Hi, Shredder! Happy to see ya! And Bert, also! Hi! Happy to see you in here. Oh, we got a race already. To really running this on cooldown, which I love, by the way. We got Sandra, Jam, we got Bang Goblin, and we got Aggie too. And let's see who's winning this time. It seems like it's gonna be Sandra. We really went straight for the kill. Was that the first yesterday? Oh, that sounds fun! What did I do yesterday? I think I just kept working on things. But it was really productive, so I am happy about it. Right, so I got this. There we go. Now let's go with this. Like, of course, all of this is red. And even a little bit in here too. Well, I will make it completely red and I will fix it later. Oh, we got a raid! Hi, Calolis! Hi, Catlon! Happy to see ya! Thank you so much! Asunemiku, not really. We are working on Aki Orange. I heard that! Hi, Big Pedro! Welcome here! I promise you this usually doesn't explode as much. But we are having a fantastic time. Hi, hi! Alright, I think this works. Yeah, I think this works. Right. Ouch! Ouch! Ow! What's... Ow! Ow! What's going on? Ow! They are getting a little bit out of sync. I will! Like, if it's raining, I might as well drink. Yeah, completely that was... What kind of combination is this? What are you doing? Thank you, Al. You are all amazing, I hope you know. I see as I get crashed once again. Alright, so this should move a little bit to the sides now, which is great. There we go, with this. We got the whole thing to move. Yeah, this works. The head really protects like only the center of my head. But hey, that's the most important part, I guess. Alright. So let's go here and we can see how the rig works already. Like we can get to move the head, the neck, the body, and hips. Of course the jacket is not functional yet, which is the next thing we will do. Hair looks and works completely fine too. Hey, it's really hard to find hard hats of my size, okay? I got a big noggin. Also, why is this one not mirrored? Symmetrize, not working, why? Because I didn't rename it. Jacket side.l, jacket back. We were not finished with adding the bones for the jacket. We will do that now because it's easy to update everything. Alright. Check sleep 1.0. Check sleep 2.0. And now I can actually symmetrize this. There we go. Saving, because that's important too. Thank you, Shredder, she really is so cute. I am so happy to have worked on this design. What do I keep in my head? Actually, surprisingly little. I only got space for my wife in my brain. And I'm done now. Ouch. I'll be fine. I promise. What kind of abuse is this one? You're all cheeky today, which I really appreciate, by the way. Alright, so for this one I will pattern with anti-groups, and then I can go to wave paint. Alright, so let me see. I will go with the heads first, and I will paint like the whole center. There we go, something like this. Oh, thank you for the follow, Asmit Ambitious. Welcome in here. I hope you have fun with today's stream. And thank you, Suna. I tried my best, which is all that we can do. So I should be fine in that regard. Now let me see, I will hide some bones to make this easier to see. Like maybe I get this to be 50%. Right, to move this again. Then this is 100. There we go. And I can like round up things a little bit. So now like this turns like this. It should be 50% to be honest. And a little bit in here. Yeah, there we go, way better. Do you know what? Having a health bar would be so cool. Or actually, I was thinking I could have like a limit break bar that fills up with abuse. So eventually I can get my revenge on everyone. Alright, now let's paint this side. I love the crunchy sound bits in this song. Like the GBA was trying its best. And it's supposed to sound sexy or something, but it sounds so goofy, and I love it. Alright, so I got all of the different parts. And I will add a little bit of weight over here. And let's see how this works. This deforms well, but not nearly enough. Should add a little bit more. Little bit in here too. Alright. I'm adding a little bit of this over here. Will help make sure that the shapes are rounded. And we got yet another race. This will be the official Papaya race. We got Foxy, Lani, Scarlet and Jam. Such an interesting lineup. Let's see who's the first to get out of the starting area, and it is Lani again. Will Lani get the second win today? Or will it be Foxy, because these are really getting in there, in the zone. And we're starting to run, and yeah, it is Foxy! Congrats to our old friend. Of course, I had to see that in chat from you, Suna. It's so fitting. Also, to my understanding, you are really shaped little Norwegian swans. I vividly remember that piece of art. Yeah, it's your usual kind of chaos, I have to say. Maybe the reasons are not the same. But it ends in chaos all the same. Right, I think something like this works. Alright, so we got the jacket down too. And all we got left is this. And I think like we could add some extra bomb for it. Yeah, I think we will do that. We have like one single bomb for the main part of the purse, and just let everything else static to the hips, because otherwise it will do a lot of clipping. So I will add this one, add it in here. Something like this. And this will simply be called purse, and it will be parented to the hips. So now we can parent this with empty groups and come here to wing paint. And I think I will paint all of this red. Alright. Well, actually I had the wrong bone. Okay, never mind. I will just remove this and assign. And all of these I will remove and assign. So now this moves with this, and I can add like a little bit of deformation in here. I can even just move this further up so the physics look a little bit more like it's dangling. There we go. I think this works. And with this we got like most of the rig done. You know what? This is giving me some ideas. Would you all be down for some organized chaos? Like some sort of secret Santa things but with cursed images instead? Like everyone gets a random person, no one knows who it is. And then like a week later, everyone sees the most cursed interpretation of their map possible. I think that will be so fun. You know what? If I don't bring it up later after stream, remind me, we will do this. We will do this on our Discord. It will be so fun. Discord, which by the way I will shield right now. For everyone who's new in here, lurkers alike, you are all welcome. This is our Discord. It's a really welcoming little community. I promise you it's the chillest place on earth, and we'll have a really fun time in there. So you're welcome to join it. You can dart well enough, Dave, that is absolutely wrong. First of all, the premise of it all already makes it clear that skill level is not important. But second of all, you make good pixel art. You are improving so much, Dave. We are cursed, but in a blessed way, if that makes sense. Okay? Seriously, we are all nice with each other over there. Alright, so with the bonds in place, the weight in place, I'll actually tweak something that has been made the wrong way. Like this shouldn't be like that. So what I will do is come here, waist paint, and I will pick all of this, and this should be 0.5 and 0.5. So now it's green, and it moves a little bit like that. And now I will hide it to make sure that I also make this work. So not the whole thing is moving together, but we want this to be a little bit softer. Yeah, and this, I think this works. I think this works, absolutely. Yeah, this moves everything around, although it adds a little bit of deformation, which I really don't like. Yeah, something like this. And this probably I need to make a little bit bigger. Alright. So yeah, this kinda works. Alright. So what I will do is hide this whole category of bones, so we only got the controls that we need. Oh, and this was unparented tooth, which we don't really want. There we go. And I will do another thing here. Like, I will add a bone. This should go to expose or AK. And this bone should be like the center of the hips. Like this one should be parented to this one. And this one parented to this one. So now I can either move this like this or like this. There we go. I will rename this as hips control. Yeah, something like this. Alright. In fact, let me just try something. This is experimental, by the way. Like, if this, which is their actual hips, I switch direction. And I pick all of these except for this one. And I parent it again. Like, this works as intended. Then I parented it to the controls. And the control is the one that I switch direction. Like, I can do this. There we go. This is way better because this is the bone that will be used in the rig for the avatars, and it's better to have the correct orientation. Alright, so I hide everything in here again. Alright. Alright, so with that done, it's time to start actually changing the asymmetric things. We still got some time today, so let's do that. Oh, Boopsy 4 really looks amazing. And I know Fabras is a fantastic dev, so I think the game will look fantastic in the end. Mind you, what we saw already is pretty impressive. Let me see, I will apply the mirror modifier, and now we can make this look a little bit more like the reference. Like it goes to the side, alright? So I make this a little bit bigger, move it down. Move this like here. I do something like this, maybe. There we go. And we will move the bones afterwards to make it really fit. Alright, something like this. Alright. There we go. So let's actually move the bones now. And I will deactivate this. Well, this is hard to see. Alright, much better. Alright, so now if I move this still works. There we go. I think I will move this a little bit over here. Just to make things a little bit rounder. There we go. Perfect. The Velvet Room theme is so good. I find it crazy that in Persona 1 we actually see the singer. It's so cool. They should bring that back for Persona 6 whenever they get tired of milking Persona 5 and make the next one. Alright, what should be next? I think should be the hair. Or actually, this one. We don't need this one in both sides. So let's go in here, apply the mirror modifier, and we get rid of this one. So we only got one. Alright. Next should be actually making sure that the t-shirt has the whole design. Banjo-Kazooie, that could be so fun. I don't know what kind of old platformer I should revive. If I get the chance, I don't know. But I would love to make something. Oh, you think they left for alone recently? They are remaking it. They are not leaving it alone for a long time. I am sorry to say. We should brace ourselves for another round of Persona 4 spin-offs. I hope it's not too long. Alright, so I go here and select shared pixels. Well, the vertexes I meant. And now I hide everything else. And let me see, if I pick all of this, set the cursor in here, and just mirror it. Like right now it looks awful, but let me open the texture for a sec. And we can mirror the design. There we go. Jersey Devil, that will be fun, actually. Because there is like so little to the character. There is so much that could be done. Okay, so I pick all of these. And just move it like so. Alright. And there we go. It looks the same, but I can actually like set an asymmetrical design. Then the next thing is to actually double the sleeve. So I should pick all of this. And there we go. This is the other sleeve. So if I pick all of this side again, I should be able to just do this. There we go. Oh, a Bomberman platformer, I will love that. Like Bomberman Hero on the Nintendo 64. The mechanics you could have with the bombs, like throwing them, kicking them around, that would be so fun. Hi Aston! Welcome to the chat. Thank you for following earlier. Alright, and I think we also should mirror the back of the character. Let me see, but first we need to actually move all of these to 98. There we go. And this is this pixel, right? So yeah, I don't know what platformer I will revive if I got the chance, but there is so many that would be so cool. Just don't give me something stupid like the 7-Up Cool Spot franchise. Please. Alright. So now we got the full t-shirt in here. Strange, some faces are not in the right place. There we go. Now we got everything. Alright, so next let's go to the hair. And let me see. First sense, always applying temporal modifier. So we can now delete the elements that are not of the correct size. And for example, this one goes in only one side and this one goes in the other. But also, her here goes inside of the side, so I will do something like this. And I should move things here. Alright. Yeah, something like this. And notice we move a little bit so it doesn't get stuck inside of the hair. There we go. Alright, I think this is starting to look like her a whole lot more. I will do a funny thing here. And I will rotate this over here. And this works. So now I will remove some of the hair decoration so they are not symmetrical. I like, for example, we don't have this one in this side. Maybe this one is smaller. Let's go here. And let's make this instead a triangle. So we got shapes in both, but they are not the same shape. And this one is instead a square. I will hide some things to make this easier. There we go. And now since that's a square, maybe this one can be a circle. And here we don't really have anything, maybe. And here we don't have anything either. And here we got this one, which maybe should be another square or something. This is such a banger of a track, by the way. So yeah, we got like different shapes in here. There we go, different shapes everywhere. And
Yo
with this
Gato,
we got...
drink some water.
Okay, drinking some water. By the way, this is a PSA, I just ran out of water, but it should be okay, because we'll only be going for a little while on today's stream. Water. I should show you. The bottle actually does say water. It's an interesting texture. No, I think we are missing these little pins in here, so I will actually add them right now. Should be easy. They are like this face and this face. Except this one goes a little bit like this. And this one goes down instead. There we go. So we got the shape, but what about the texture? We still have some space for them, so let's just reset them. I will make them squares just for the time being. There we go. And we get the right orientation. Alright. And I will open this texture again. There we go. And let's just make something for it. Like, let's see, what should they look like? Like a Triforce and a star. So let's start with the Triforce. Let's see if this is enough for it. Let me see, I will make it a bit bigger. There we go. Just so it's an odd number of pixels. Yeah, I think this is the best we can do without it looking a little bit weird. So now we go in here and actually there we go, something like this, I think. You can now even add a shine in them to separate them. There we go, I think this works kinda, more or less. Yeah, we can do something like this. I love the soundtrack for Mega Man X8. It's so good. Alright, I think this works. So actually I will copy this, paste it over here, and it's already clashing with other things, which is a bummer. Okay, you know what I'll do? I will be cheeky and I will be a cheater. I will turn half of it into a different design. There we go. We will mirror this. Something like this, maybe? Looks like a star. Maybe it could be like a Mario star, like a Starman. There we go. It's such a tricky shape, right? Oh yeah, by the way, everyone's loving the the Starman guy in the Kirby racing game, in Kirby Riders. I think it will have to go this way. Whatever. Alright, because now I just adjust this. Add a cut in here for both of them. There we go. And there we go. And we'll make them bigger, just so they are more visible. Alright, there we go. I think this works.
Introducing segment
I love that it goes introducing Sega Saturn in there. The stars are so tricky in pixel art, like there is not enough space for them. But hey, there we go! I think we got this! Let me have the references. High-tech hidden bones. And we can actually make the dance now. There we go. Look at her go! Well, we got some stray pixels, stray vertices, I think. It will be easy to fix them though. There we go. Hi Nebula Knight! We are almost done with today's stream, but still, I think we cook, to be honest. I think this worked. Ouch! We can control the bouncing here. Like, I think the rig works pretty well. There we go, I think this works. I think this works pretty well. In fact, I will add this. So maybe like she's getting the sun out of her eyes. Yeah, I think this is a good test pose. Don't like that she looks like she is doing a military salute, so I will change it to something else. Maybe like taking the thread off with the back of the hand. Yeah, there we go. And we'll be careful with the hair since it's not something we are controlling in this pose, since it goes with physics. We are all feeling the heat, we are all melting soon. Alright. So I think we did a good job, to be honest. I will come here to the animation and we got typos, so I will... Let me see. There we go. I will copy everything, create a new animation. We'll call it pose and paste everything. Oh, hi Falcon! Hi there! Happy to see ya! How you doing? We are almost done with today's work. I think we did a good job in here. I think another thing we need to do is apply the mirror modifier in here so that in the face texture we can get like this side and mirror it. Of course it looks awful right now, but it's because I need to just copy it in here. So that way, if we want to make a face that is not symmetrical, we will be able to. There we go. I think we did a good job with this model. I think we can be proud. Still a lot of details to add, like the different expressions and alternative t-shirts. But you know, that's for another day. Thank you, Falcon. Alright. So yeah, I think we can actually call it a day. And it's not too late, it's just 6:40. Thank you, Austin. Thank you so much. So yeah, let's actually go and move this around. If I can find my cursor, there we go. Sorry about that. I have like two screens in here, but they are not the same size, they are not next to each other, so it gets a little bit confusing sometimes. So yeah, let's actually go to the just chatting screen for a sec. And seriously, I want to thank you all for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. It has been one of the most active days in I don't know, since the beginning. So I really appreciate all of you coming here. Yeah, I added that animation. I just learned how to do that. It's the same thing I use for the box, but with a little bit of a difference. And I think today we are going to go with glass. Let me see. Oh, I got the keyboard all wrong again. There we go. Okay, so everyone, be super nice with glass. Glass is amazing. Glass is a friend. It is friend shaped. And oh, we just know getting the escape music is so good. Okay, we will hear it some other time, okay? So, see you in 2 days, okay? We'll see what to do in 2 days. Maybe we'll continue with the commission, maybe we'll do something else. Depends on the feedback I get and everything else like that, okay? For now, have a fantastic day. and see you in the Discord, and see you soon. Bye!